friend. How you doing? What's your name?
Good. Art Deeds.
My name is Steve Davis.
And what do you do?
I'm a professor of history down the street at Lone Star College, Kingwood, where I chair the social sciences department.
Stephanie Kelly.
My name is Brandon.
Jay Tice.
Hi, I'm Deborah Mowry.
Blaine Donnell.
My name's Beverly Hatley. Tara Blatt. Desiree.
I am CJ Barker.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to protest government run by lobbyists and corporations.
We're here at Ted Poe's office. We're trying to assert our rights.
Public statement about some of the injustices in our country right now, and hopefully people get engaged and make a difference and express themselves and begin to turn that around. There's massive inequality, first of all, and that inequality is being used by people who are doing very, very well to make sure the status quo is maintained. It's just not working for the whole majority of Americans. There's some specific things we need to do to change that. Fair tax system will be the first step, where those who can pay their rightful share, and we use that money to pay down the debt, but also to provide services like community colleges that all of us need that give everybody a fairer chance and a better life.
We're trying to reclaim democracy for the people. We want to take democracy away from corporations.
Now, what exactly does that mean?
That means we want corporate money out of politics. That means we want them out of education. So we want democracy for the people. We want education for the people. We want corporations out of for-profit schooling, both at the public school level and the higher education level. And we want health care, because that is a human right. And our country deserves to give our children, our people, the best health care that we have to offer.
I am protesting against corporate greed.
Is Ted Poe your representative?
He is.
Is he doing what you want him to do?
He is not doing what we
Now,
want.
what do you want him to do?
What we want him to do is make everybody pay their fair share.
Well, you see, I feel that it's unfair that we have a system of government who is more likely to listen to the folks that have the most money as opposed to the people, to the demos, to the general public. We have a problem when we have politicians who go to vote on a bill who may not necessarily vote the way they feel, but rather the way that the people who are invested into their campaign feel.
Are you a veteran?
I am a veteran. I joined the Army in 2005. I was a combat medic for 4 years. Got out in 2009, started college, and college is where I became politically aware.
We're standing in unity with the Occupy protests, and we're outside of Ted Poe's office because we're protesting the rich's influence on our democracy.
I am here to raise awareness of rising inequality in this society. We have some huge problems with things like teenage pregnancy, prison populations, high school dropouts, poor reading and math and education scores, drug use in our society, and all of them are directly linked to rising levels of inequality, and they have been for the last 30 years.
What do you think being here will actually accomplish to further that cause?
Well, it'll show people that there are some people that care about these issues and are willing to speak out about them, and that everybody is welcome to join us.
Now, are you from this community?
I live up the street in Kingwood.
Now, is Ted Poe your representative?
He is my representative.
Now, do you feel that Ted Poe is representing you as you feel he should?
No. I got a letter from him last week. He said his 4 top priorities were tax cuts, the Keystone XL pipeline, a couple other issues. Nowhere in there was rising inequality. Nowhere in there were the troubles of the working class. Nowhere in there was education.
Now, this is your field. Tell me, why should we be concerned about rising inequality and the wealth disparity?
Well, research in the field has shown that unequal countries cannot be democracy. And America is reaching the point of inequality that our democracy is probably at stake.
Now, what do you think is the root cause of this inequality?
The big reason for inequality is lowering of tax rates on the wealthy. I've got some charts I'd be happy to share with you later. When the tax rates on the wealthy were high, pre-tax income of the wealthy was lower. Still was 9% of total for the top 1%, which is pretty good take-home pay. But it was a lot lower than it was today.
I'm here to assert my right. I'm in front of my representative's office, and I want him to listen.
Now, who's your representative?
Ted Poe.
Now, he hasn't been listening to you, has he?
No.
Well, are you going to make sure he listens to you now?
Yes.
Are you in college?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm a resident of Kingwood, and my representative is in this building right here, Ted Poe. Particularly, he's not supporting the president's jobs plan at all.
He's more concerned with politics and his party than he is getting our citizens back to work.
Now, do you think protesting out here will have an impact on getting the country moved forward?
Oh, I think so. I think the Occupy movement has caught the attention of the nation. Common people are realizing that their government isn't representing them sometimes, and particularly people like Ted Poe.
I'm here to show that we have a voice, an alternative voice. I'm dissatisfied with where our priorities are in this government. If the Republicans have their way, they will privatize everything from education to Social Security to, we won't have any Social Security. Thank you.
All right.